Hey everybody, Corrie Thorne, spiritual healer, coming in to do my channeled messages. This is supposed to be for the mid-month. I just can't seem to get these all out. So I have posted up to 5 of them on the 15th, 16th. So now just trying to get the rest of them out for the rest of May. I am sorry, but the time and everything else plays out. So I think the last one that I completed was Gemini. I am going to go to Taurus right now and record for those born under the sign of Taurus for the last few weeks of May. And hopefully this resonates with you in some way. This is not a personal reading. It is just a channeled message for those born under the sign. It is a collective type of reading. I do use the cards in case, just to validate. Doesn't mean it always resonates the same as what the book means with any of the cards that I use, whether it's tarot or anyone else's decks. I'm starting with actually Call It Baron Reed's deck first. And so for Taurus, what I'm channeling through for you as I'm like looking at the rain outside was the sense of I wanted to say first it felt like something was washing away or something was leaving, but I just feel like it's like what I'm getting is the erosion. So I have this erosion story, like something has eroded, something has kind of been like um been formed into something new. So it feels as if it's like something's been irritating you, rubbing you the wrong way, getting on your nerves, something that's been bugging you, something where it's like you've done all that you can do to fix it, to try to help the problem, the situation, and you've done your part. And there is nothing more that you can do. There is not one other thing out there. You have done everything that you can do to make the change. And so it's just like something's just erode and just fall, like it's just no longer there. So the erosion that comes up is like, it could be somebody is brutally stubborn or controlled, and it just like eroded. Things have just eroded. Is what I get. There's just been erosion, something. And so with the erosion, something is falling away. So I feel like a relationship or something has fallen apart. And I feel like for some of you, you've taken all ownership and responsibility. Like, what did I do? How did I do this? How was I involved? But it wasn't all about you. It's not all about you. It's not all about what you're doing. It's more about the facade. I just feel like somebody's like trying to create an image or trying to be something they're not. Like I don't know. It's almost like a celebrity type personality. Like they're trying to reenact the life of somebody else or the image of somebody else. They're living in somebody else's freaking dream, and you're on the other side of it. I feel like you were the person in their lives, like you were their person or their people, and then all of a sudden they're like searching for something else, and that's what it feels like to me. I don't know why, Taurus, I have this coming in for you, but I feel like it's like there's this sense of like it's like wherever they've got their knowledge, it's not wisdom. Wherever they have whatever they're calling home is not home. And I feel like for you, you are stepping into like a home, but you're not letting yourself be happy or fully content in what you have or where you are because you're caught up in whatever's happening. Just take what you just experienced or whatever you're experiencing that's falling away and take it as a lesson. Take it as a blessing. Take it as like something you have learned about yourself. Like, what did you learn about yourself through this experience? What are you learning about yourself? And what are you discovering about you through this? I am also picking up the sense of like that person feels like they're going to be like needing to be as long as you needed to be rescued or you need or they were needed, they were important. But the moment you started to build your own life and have your own life, you weren't needed, or that there was no longer a purpose for them. Like they didn't feel like I just it feels like a little bit of a superior, like a superiority complex, kind of is what it feels like. I don't know. It's a weird situation, but I just feel like it's like there's some weird situations around you that is just it eroded, it fell apart, the banks, the sides, the walls fell down, the sides fell out. And it's like it is what it is right now. And I don't feel like it's anything that you're supposed to be changing right now. I feel like there is some magic coming in to help rescue or to fix it down the road. Right now, it is not there. I do have the sense of like a stork. I have a stork coming in for me, and the stork is showing me like I feel like it's like a rebirth or a new birth or something coming in that is new that also brings about a big change. It teaches a lot of people a lot of lessons, and Hmm. There's something magical. There's magic in the air. And I feel like it's like big lesson for everybody involved in anybody who's in that Taurus energy. I feel like it's like a big lesson in control and in being like, oh, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm not doing this no more. And then it's like, boom, something else just comes in. It's just like, oh, you'll see what will really happen. So I just feel like there's some ego at play in the Taurus energy, whether it's you or it's somebody else that has like, that's been kind of running the show for a while, and that ego energy that's been running the show and feeling and like taking control, it's like, yeah, we're going to see where that's going to take us. So I feel like there's going to be some chilling out of the ego, some serious chilling out of the ego that's happening, coming apart. It's like all the facade, all the mask, all the everything that's been put on, something is just coming apart. To come apart, it's like we have to fall apart so that things can come together. And that's what it feels like for me. Things have been falling apart so that things can come together. Somebody's afraid to fly on their own, feeling like they're trapped, feeling like they have no other choice, feel like someone's being like mind controlled here somehow. So I don't know who, or like I don't know where this comes in, but I have like not using their own mind or not listening to their own selves. Like I don't know. I just like it's like afraid to believe in themselves or trust themselves, and they think they're trapped, and they're not really trapped. And in that picture, I have flying, and it's in reverse, but it's the labyrinth that gets my attention, and the labyrinth is here, but it's upside down, and I feel like it's like you just feel like the only way out is like you just got to drop out, but it's like no, you don't drop out of a relation. Like you're it's not dropping out, it's not quitting, it's not running. It feels like it's like you just got to find a new way. So it's like everything that's eroded, I feel like there's a new way coming in. I see lots of little blossoms, and so I feel like this is like a go time now for a lot of my Taurus. Is there's also changes coming in. There's a real serious go time. You're going to be feeling like you're walking the journey alone. You're walking a path where nobody else has walked. And the moment you start to take these leaps of faith, who cares? It's like I'm say to some, who cares what everyone else is doing? Who cares what anyone else thinks? Who cares? This is your life, Taurus, and you're taking your life into your control, like taking it back, like not being stuck in mind games or playing mind games. You're not playing mind games with nobody. Whoever that is playing mind games with you is like, like, no, they gotta go, get out of it. That's not where you belong right now. That's not your place. And so we also have coming in with this the bone collector, and I feel like she's smiling. She is she is smiling, and she's like everything has been put into place, everything's been done, all the all the blessings, all the protection, all the everything you need. She's encompassed in her circle, she's fully surrounded, and she's holding that peacock feather. She's holding a whole symbolic representation of transformation and transformation. Whether you're ready or not, life is coming. Whether you're ready or not, the new life is there. Don't keep looking over the banks of what's eroded or what's gone. Let it go. It is over. And that's your message for this month. It's like just know that it's a go time. There is things changing. You are riding the wave on like the last little bit of the story right here. There's an old story, and it's like it's right here. It's like we just want to wipe it out. And so there's an old story that we're just riding the waves on the last little part of it. And then I feel like it's a done deal. It is over, and you are so riding into a new life, a new opportunities, new moments. For some of you, I feel like I said, it's a birth, it's a rebirth. There is some new energy coming in here. But I also have a sense of like, for some of you, there's big changes coming in, movement and moving, but either like buying a house or selling and buying again. I keep getting the number 6 come around you. So six, whether it's 6 months or it's 6 months or there's 6 in the number, but it's 6. So the power of threes multiplied, but it's 6. It comes up as 6. I'm seeing just the clear 6. So 6 can also be reversed into a 9. It's a number that can be, depending on how you're looking at it, 6 or 9, right? Hold on. My cards fell to the floor. So these cards fell out, so I'm going to leave them out. Hmm. So I have the Ace of Cups and the Eye of the Beholder and the stages and the cycles. And I feel like it's like you've been through all of the transformation, all of the stages. It's like, it just feels like you're like looking like the eye of the beholder, the evil eye, the eye of protection, the eye of Horus. Like it just feels like it's just that sense of like I want to say it's like walking on water. It's like believing in the magic that comes when you know that you have put in all the work, that you have done all the things that you need to do. I have, see, I just got the number 6. And as I did, I've had the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords come out. And it's in reverse. So something new is in the making. I feel like there's a third, there is something like a third person or a third, like something is new coming into your material world. Something is being created, something is being brewed, stirred up, and then something is falling away. So it's just like whatever that third person interruption was, whatever that destruction was, whatever stood in between is now like falling out, leaving. There was like, it's like, this is over. This third person story is no longer in the journey in your life. I feel like this is big healing. I got the blue and I got the green. So I don't know if you've had to speak your truth, say what you need to say, and it drove a wedge, or if this, and this is the healing. I feel like it's like there's a big healing. So we have fire and earth coming in here, and see the fire. So it's coming out of the fire. It's coming out of the fire. So coming out of the fire. Sorry, this is not fire. I don't know where I got that from. Why did I just say that? How many times have I done that? For me, some reason. So anyone who does tarot may be able to even answer this for me, because sometimes for me, I feel like swords represent fire. How come? For me, sometimes, and I can record a whole thing and I will link swords to fire. And I feel like somehow there is some decks or something that do the same thing. To me, swords feel like they often tie with fire. And I know it's air, but it just feels like and I do it often, but so I'm going to stick with my story because I got to go with what my head tells me. So it's like I'm getting fire. So I have fire coming out of the fire. So this has something fueled the flames. Something has fueled the flames. Something has fueled the flames to get you to. So something that pissed you off enough, that made you angry enough, that made you say, F this, I am done. And you just knew that you had to start taking this journey. But this is done. This story is over. It is no longer the reality. It's no longer here with you. Like it's now, it's only thing three coming in is 3 of good things, 3 of new stuff, 3 of like, it's just like, it's like that third piece. It's the pieces of the puzzle that are now coming in that bring into alignment your happiness, your truth, your everything that you're here to live within and to exist within. Um, so whoever came between you and a relationship, and this don't have to be romantic, this could be anything. Um, yeah, I feel like you're just like, let it go. I know why I want to sing that. And then we have the Page of Swords, and the sword is down. And I feel like for me, what I'm getting is like some sort of passive behavior, like just kind of like, I don't say I want to say passive, but I also want to say logical. I feel like somebody's being logical. Somebody is reasoning. Like somebody is like really truly like just knowing to put the sword down, but ready to be on like there's a stance there a little bit. So I'm picking up what I'm getting, and I know it's not always with the tarot itself. I have a sense of like a little bit of a passive aggressiveness coming in, but I also have a sense of surrendering and looking over like, I'm just like not trusting. I feel like it's hard for you to trust. It's going to be hard for you to be able to trust, but you have the Empress card. And so free. And so coming in here, I feel like what she is showing me here is that she is definitely in her divine feminine, coming full circle, holding her truth, holding to her truth is that she now knows who she is. She has traveled through time. She is walking in through time, like she's stepping into her. She's coming into her. And I feel like that's, or him, whoever you are, whatever you are, I feel like that's the shift and the change that is taking place for us as we move forward here. There is like a lot to celebrate. I think she's wearing, I was told to go back for a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. Okay. So I was drawn here. So her necklace has like 9 or 8 little dots on it. And I'm like, why do you want me to count those eights? And is it a dragonfly? And it's like all she wears all pieces around here. And the other piece, the other blue piece is down here in the cross. And what I got is that the faith in her, having like she's wearing her faith, she knows who she is. It's all in her throat chakra. It's like right there. The other faith is outside of her. So I feel like it's like she has surrendered over all. She's done the parts that she can do. She's done the work that she can do, and the rest is in God's hands. That God consciousness, whatever that means for you, whatever that word represents for you. And I just feel like she's just truly looking down and just saying, I just surrender it. So there's a surrender in this situation that's just coming in, and just she's just surrendering it. She knows that she's stepping into her life, um, and just being in that place of self-love, compassion. She has all signs, like all signs are in alignment to her truth right now. This is a beautiful, this is a beautiful sway of energy. There's a beautiful shift of energy coming in for you, for Taurus. Again, you've had a lot of really good readings. Even though you keep getting challenged, I feel like you've had a lot of really good readings. And it's like the pieces of you, the so fragments of you hollow, she was in reverse. So you had some little attitude going on, or somebody had some little attitude, like pieces are missing. I feel like this was some healing that was coming in. And this is Marie, the medicine woman, and not being afraid to walk in the dark, to show up. This is a lot of powerful energy with this card saying that this is some big healing, not to worry about what you cannot see, what you cannot change, that all is being cared for and taken care of from the other side. And when people think they got it all, or they've perfected life, or I'm so in charge, I feel like there's like humbling lessons that come in. And I feel like somewhere along the line, there is some humbling lessons for some people who are then going to realize how much they actually do need you. So if that resonates with you. And the last one is the eye of the storm. This is serenity, and it's pouring down rain and thunder here today. And this is like just knowing that just stay at peace, stay true to you, stay calm, keep believing in the magic and have faith, and just hold on to your faith within you, that you know who you are, you know you're a good person, and to also just know that that some things are out of your control, and you just gotta wait for the divine timing, wait for things to show itself, to reveal itself, and trust me, it always does. So there is some beautiful, just be at peace. You've done all that you can. Let the rest of your healing journey and enjoy the beautiful things that are unfolding and coming into your life. You're much deserving of them. Have a beautiful rest of May, and I will see you in June.